Hey guys, it's Caleb, and today I wanted to talk to you about domestic discipline over the holidays, and specifically how domestic discipline should work over the holidays, in my opinion. Me personally, I generally halt a lot of stuff and overlook a lot of stuff with women around the holiday season. And I'm going to ask you guys to do the same. Christmas season can be very, very stressful, especially for women and wives. And especially if the women and wives are doing most of the cooking for the family get together, most of the planning for the various get togethers you go through on, Christmas. Most of us have 4 or 5 different houses we have to go visit. And so the woman plans a lot of that on top of her like personal daily responsibilities. It's a lot to juggle. So I'm not saying don't give a spanking during the holidays, but I am saying hold back. Don't enforce things as solidly as you usually do. You have to walk in someone else's shoes before you have authority over them, right? That's a big rule of mine. I've often thought about about allowing a woman to actually spank me. Not because I believe in female-led domestic discipline. You guys know that I don't. But because I wanted to be able to say that I walked in a whenever I spank a woman, I wanted to be able to say that I walked in her shoes. You see what I'm saying? Now, I ultimately decided against that, but the important concept here is walk in someone else's shoes before you judge them, and walk in someone else's shoes before you discipline them. And this is what applies to your wives and your girlfriends. And this is a very stressful season. You've got to consider that their heads are spinning 24/7, right? Now, women enjoy the season. Women love Christmas, but it's also just really a lot of stress on their heads. So if your woman's a little bit chirpier with you, a little bit snappier with her, let some stuff go that you normally wouldn't, right? Now, if things get to a certain point, you just can't take it no more. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. But me personally, I have halted stuff on Christmases past, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I also never spank during the on a holiday itself or on a special day itself. I just won't do that. I will not give a woman a disciplinary spanking on Christmas Day or on Christmas Eve or on her birthday. Most of the time, I won't give it to her on a vacation either. I'll wait till we get back from a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to have fun during that holiday and that vacation or whatever special day or week it is that you're having. You know what I'm saying? And a disciplinary spanking can sometimes interfere with that. So, like if I'm on vacation with a woman, she does something worthy of a spanking. Generally, I'll do that when we get back home. Or if I need to spank a woman for something, and it's Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving Day, or Thanksgiving week, whatever it is, generally I'll let that week pass until we have a normal week again, and that's when I'll spank her. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do it. That's how I suggest you guys do it. But I just want to say, just give your wives some space when it comes to rule enforcement over the holiday season. She's going to be extra stressed. She's going to be extra irritated. She's going to be extra annoyed. And for good reason, right? She's got a lot on her plate. So just keep that in mind, guys. All right. See you later.